Hey y'all, we're back. If you're watching this video, it's because you got your first 6 customers. And so you reached that first goal. And so now it's time to move on to the next step in the business, which is adding to your team. So you've got your customers, you're helping them get started with their goals. And the second part of the business is to add to your team, help people make an extra income with you, which is also going to help you promote in your business while you're helping other people do the same. And so that is the next step in the business. And like we mentioned in the last video, there's bonuses that come with that. And so Erin, will you talk about talk more about those bonuses? What are they earning when they do that? Kind of the details that come with that.
Yeah, so let's kind of go back to our steps to success. You guys saw that document in the first video. You focused on step 2 in the last video. You've gotten your 6 customers. You've unlocked that portion, and then now the next step is going to be to go Ruby. Okay, so you can go back to that document library. You can search Ruby chart. You can pull that up. So your first goal in this business is not only your 6 customers, but the next step is helping 3 other people make an extra income. Okay, so you're going to go and you're going to find 3 friends. So maybe it's starting to writing down names and saying, hey, who would be interested in drinking coffee but also wants to make money? Hey, who could use an extra $500 a month? So you're going to start thinking of those things and start reaching out to those people about the potential for this business. And your enroller can help you with messaging and all that kind of good stuff. So think about it, the reason why you got started, you want to start talking to people about that. So for every single distributor that you bring on board, when they get their first 2 customers in the first 30 days, you are going to unlock a $50 fast start bonus. Okay. The second 2 customers, so they're getting, customers 3 and 4. You go back to your step 2 on your steps to success, you're unlocking another $50, okay? And then customers 5 and 6, we're unlocking an extra $50 on that. So a total of $150 in fast start bonuses that you can be earning as you're mentoring people in this business. So it's important. So that's just simple cash that's paid out weekly. And then let's say you get all 3 people and you guys are working, you guys are all getting your customers. And then you're going to focus on going Ruby. You're going to focus on building that promotion, because Ruby becomes the foundation for every other promotion. It becomes the foundation for Diamond, Double, all those kind of things. It's just teaching more people to do the exact same thing. So repeating that over and over. But with going Ruby and duplicating this process, that is what helps you start earning not only commission from your orders and different things, and also the fast start bonuses, but also that's what starts getting you into the residual side of things. And so that's where you can really make a lot of money and income based on that.
Yeah, and so when we look at, that sounds great. I want to go Ruby. I want to get these DTs, and talking about how do you get those DTs? Because we all want them. We all want to, reach that second goal of getting those first 3 DTs, distributors. But how do we do that? And so, if you followed us for a while, when you first started the business, you probably see that we post about the business, we post about our story, all of those things. And so, all of those things are leading up to, having people ask us about the business and us asking people if they're interested. And so, make sure you're posting just like you posted about the products to get your first 6 customers. You need to be posting about the business to get your first 3 distributors as well. And that's going to bring in new people. And so make sure that you're posting about it. Make sure that you're using your stories to post your story on your stories. And even if you just joined, maybe you made some wrap cash or some coffee cash, or maybe you, earned your first commission check for your first month or whatever. And even if it was $25, post about what this business has done for you so far. Has it helped you be able to pay for gas? Has it helped you be able to pay for diapers or whatever it is, even if it's little things, because that's what people are attracted to. Not everyone joins this business to make thousands of dollars. Some people need that extra, $50, $100. And if they see that you're doing that, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, how can I do that too? And they're going to want more info. And so make sure that you're putting that out there and shouting out your wins, so people can see that and want to have that too. And then also messaging and asking people, it might be like Erin said, your friends and family who you think of like, oh my gosh, they would be awesome at this. I need to ask them. And just asking them like, hey, would you be interested in earning an extra, $200 to $500 a month with me? Or it can even be random people on your social media that see your posts and whatnot. And so having those different people and having those conversations with them about earning an extra income. And one of the posts that I love that's so simple that always gets a lot of attraction is just who would be interested in earning an extra, $500 a month all from their cell phone on your own time? Super simple with like the color background on Facebook, because a lot of people are looking for that. And so if you just ask the question, they're there to be able to respond to that, and you're able to start that conversation about joining the business. And so those are a few of the ways to start getting your distributors. Aaron, do you have anything to add about that or any extra tips?
Yeah, so I would always think about it too. Think about this, because sometimes it can be scary because you're like, I don't want to annoy people. I don't want to be that person. But think about it like this: if somebody hadn't asked you, where would you have said yes? Probably not. So make sure that you're always that one that's planting that seed in somebody's ear, because I was just going to become a customer. But my enroller said, hey, have you ever thought about making money using the products? And I was like, no, but that's a really great idea, because I'm already planning to spend money using the products. I just needed to make it work. And it was at the time when we needed it most. So don't prejudge people just because, like I was a nurse, I was making good money, but we were still struggling living to paycheck, but you wouldn't have seen that on my highlight reel. So just go out there, start talking to people. And even if you're just getting started and you're saying, I haven't made a ton of money, maybe I've made $25. Like I know for me this morning, I sold a sample pack of the coffee. And so $15, that might cover my kids' meals at Chick-fil-A. That's a start, but also too, talking about, your past, present, future. What was life like before you joined? And hey, maybe I'm gaining some new friends, like I'm increasing my confidence, all these kind of things. And this is where I'm going. This is what my goals are, because that's what people can relate to, is that extra $500 a month. And just talking about that over and over and over, like Courtney said, and you can even share different stories of other people that have had success, to have that. But then also too, hey, look at me, I'm new in this and I'm figuring out, and I can help you do the same thing as well.
Yeah, I love that. And when you were talking, I thought about, even asking your loyal customers. You just had 6 people order products from you. If they're loving their products, if they're losing weight or, reaching their health and wellness goals, like from the products that they're trying, ask them like, hey, you're already buying the products. You're already trying these products. Would you like to earn an extra income to either, cover those products, that you're trying, or even, earn an extra income while trying some products for free with the shopping spree? Ask them that, because they're already trying the products. They already love the products or are seeing results. And so they're probably going to be the first ones that are going to believe in the company more than anybody else. And so reaching out to them too is an awesome idea. And the last thing I want to say is just don't overcomplicate that. I feel like we look at DTs, like it's so complicated. They have to pay to join and then all of this, and we get so scared. But like I said in the other video, be confident and know that you joined this business, right? And so you believe in this business, and pour that belief into other people and help them see the vision that you see about changing your life and what it's been able to do for you so far, and let them know that they can do the same exact thing, and you're going to be there to help them, and we're going to help them do that. And so you're not going to be by yourself training these new DTs either. And make sure to ask your enroller questions, ask questions in your chat, all of those kind of good things, and watch all the trainings to gain all that knowledge to be able to do that. But anything else you want to add before we move on, Erin?
The last thing I'll say is, like, I'll just kind of reiterate what Courtney was saying, is don't hesitate to ask questions, because that's what we're here for. A lot of times, as we're in a season of growth and momentum and stuff like that, there are so many moving parts. And so we want to make sure that you are equipped with everything that you need, but we're also not mind readers. So that's what I always like to tell people, ask questions, ask where to find this. How would you respond to this? Because that's the best way to learn versus just sitting back and watching. Jump right in. You're going to figure it out as you go, and know that, it is a process. It is, just like getting started in a normal 9-to-5 job. For me, I worked as a nurse, and so I worked with a preceptor when I first got started. So you had 12 weeks of working with a preceptor where you get a little bit acclimated to the floor, the unit, and then you get a little bit more where, hey, I'm doing my skills checkoffs, and then, hey, I've got 2 patients that I'm responsible for, and then you're increasing it. So it's the exact same thing in this, but you have to ask questions. You have to jumpstart that process in order to get involved.
Yeah, and give yourself grace. If you make mistakes, that's fine. We all made mistakes. We all started having no idea what we were doing, but we just did it and made mistakes and learned through it. And so do that same thing. And also know that you're going to hear the word no. Not everyone is interested in working a business like this, and that's okay. And some people will say no at first, but then they're going to be interested later. I cannot tell you how many people in this business have even joined my team or other teams that, they've told someone no for months and months, and then they ended up joining and it completely changed their life. And so keep following up with them, keep being consistent with that, and you will gain those first 3 DTs. But We'll let y'all go. Have an awesome day and check with your enroller if you have any questions. Bye, guys.